We need to hire someone to keep like cue cards behind the phone.
Oh, can you imagine? I want to get Drake to do it.
Drake? Oh my god.
Like me.
We never even have him on camera.
It don't cost you a rack.
For real, yeah, he's just behind the camera the whole time.
He's never appears. We never mention
You
him.
can only see him in our glasses reflection.
Is that Drake?
Yo, I concur.
Alright, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Movie Talk. This week we watched Tropic Thunder as suggested by my boy Michael. So I'm going to pass this movie on to him. This segment, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, so the first time I saw this movie was when it came out. And like I was a little kid and I loved it. And like it's just you don't expect any of what's coming, so yeah.
Yeah, I always love this movie. I didn't expect it to be as old as it was. I thought it was like 2012 at the oldest.
It's crazy how it.
Wait,
how
it 2008
shit.
But yeah, I remember specifically. It was like I don't remember if it was like one of the. It's not one of the first, but it was like one of the bigger popular movies to do the whole like fake trailer thing at the beginning.
Yeah,
and that was fucking
hilarious.
So good.
That was one of my favorite bits.
I saw it in the theater. My dad took me because he didn't give a shit what I watched when I was a kid, and I vividly remember seeing the fake trailers come up and thinking it was real for a second. And I was like, "Oh shit, no, it's not." Like,
it has the fucking the title cards and everything,
right?
Yeah.
Like it makes you think. No, the movie's great. I mean, honestly, I still love it to this day. I still have it on Blu-ray.
So you guys said to keep it short. It's so dumb that it's amazing.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I love things like that.
Honestly, what surprised me the most about this movie is just the roster of people they got to play these characters. I don't know if it was because like back in the day they weren't as A-list as they are now, some of these guys, but when I saw Tom Cruise, I lost my mind. Just the fact that not even anything the character did, but just the fact alone that he was in the movie made it hilarious to me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Him and Matthew McConaughey. I love Matthew McConaughey's character in the movie. I just love the fact that the whole movie, he has no idea what's going on. He's just trying to get the guy a TiVo.
Oh my god.
He calls me, he's like, hey, he's getting kidnapped by the guy. He's like, wait, hold on. He hangs up the phone. I'm getting you a TiVo. I'm putting on the suit. And I'm going to get you a TiVo.
Just to speak on that for a second, we can break more into it later. But the reason why they pulled so much power is because it was Ben Stiller directed and co-wrote it. So he had a lot of draw from like all the other people that he worked with and everything. So I mean that's part of the reason why. Yeah,
I love Robert Downey Jr. and basically everybody except for Jack Black. To me, felt like kind of like a useless character. It's the only thing that like bothered me about the movie because all the other characters kind of had a little depth to them. Like they had like their like flaws in a way. They were layered. And Jack Black was just some guy who was hooked on drugs and he was like wailing around the whole movie.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much my thoughts.
Yeah. What impressed me the most was when I found out Ben Stiller directed. I did not know that until the second time around. It's like directed by Ben Stiller. I was like, what the hell? And also it blew by. Like I started watching it and it was already over, and I was like, what the hell? I didn't even realize it was 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then Robert Downey Jr. killed it. I thought he was hilarious.
Yeah.
And but Jack Black, I don't know. He didn't bother me as much because I don't know. I saw him as like the actor who's like hooked on drugs. That's what, like,
but he felt like comic relief in a movie full of comic relief.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying. I don't know. It didn't come off like that to me.
I like the guy Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Dude, before he had the moment, he's like, "Oh, you got anyone special?" I was like, "He's gay. I know he's gay." He was like, "Lance."
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, yes."
What the fuck did I just see?
Oh, another thing I love about the movie. Oh, sorry. I'm just gonna let you finish before I go.
Well, Tom Cruise, he killed it too. I loved his character.
Yeah,
it was so funny, and he's just shouting at everyone. And when the terrorist calls, and he's like he's screaming in the phone. Matthew McConaughey's like terrified. He's like, "What the? What did you just do?"
I feel like he just felt like a Hollywood producer turned up to 11.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, it was so
incredible.
good. Yeah, I loved it.
The whole movie, I thought Clover was Josh Brolin.
Yeah,
the whole movie, I thought it was Josh Brolin. I'm like, man, Josh Brolin looks really old in 2008.
I was like, damn. I was like, why is he in this movie? Like, I didn't even realize. And then I saw the credits, and it wasn't him. I was like, what?
What do you mean that's not Josh Brolin?
What's his name?
I forgot his name. I already forgot his name. Huh? The real 4-leaf.
Oh, okay. Y'all thought he
The
was
real 4
he was Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he didn't look like it to me, but
He did.
right
Is he the guy who played the original Ghost Rider in Ghost Rider?
No, you're thinking of the guy who does the fucking Ford commercials.
Yeah. I don't know his name. I lost my complete train of thought as to what else I was gonna say.
Yeah.
It's Nick Nolte. That's his name. The guy who played Four Leaf.
What do you do?
You want to go into your notes?
yeah, I wrote down some notes here. And it's just like mainly like what like stood out to me. Like the whole movie was good.
Michael, I just want to say you look very professional right now.
Yeah. You got the
If-
pen clip on the page.
All you're missing is
Looks like an executive. Alright, go ahead.
The trailers, they were freaking hilarious. It was like the one with Robert Downey Jr. and Tobey Maguire.
Oh my god!
That one was so
killed me.
good. That one was so good.
I love my favorite part about it. The part that made me laugh was the fact that everyone was like a fake name, and then they just used Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
What Jalen was saying is because they didn't use him in the
Yeah,
rest
he
of
was.
the movie.
He wasn't in the movie.
The movie is called Satan's Alley.
Yeah, the
Bowl.
fucking when the drums kicked in is when that shit killed me as a kid because I saw where it was going. I was like, oh my god.
I hadn't seen this movie until like today. So I was like, it was kind of like shocking because you don't know how fast technology moves until you watch a guy using an iPod to watch a movie. I don't know what movie he was watching.
It wasn't a movie. It was one of the original.
Star Trek. It was Star Trek. Yeah.
And then like the whole busted nut.
Yeah.
The whole
Busted
God.
nut.
Wait.
Pussy sweat.
booty
Booty
sweat.
Oh, the booty sweat?
And bust a nut bar.
Yeah, one of my favorite things about the movie too is the fact that so many guns get used and yet nobody gets hit.
And no one reloads.
Yeah,
The blanks, they never reload.
the part where Robert Downey Jr. Goes up, he has his whole fake getup, and he's confronting the I guess they're Vietnamese.
No, they're I forgot. He says what they are.
Yeah,
It's
That's
a subset of
regardless. He pulls out the two assault rifles. He does a bunch of shooting, and nobody dies.
Yeah.
They all just get up.
Because all they had were the blanks.
Oh, okay. I thought they were real guns.
No, those were all fake guns.
Because in one part, Jack Black was like, "Oh, I want the rubber guns," because he can't walk.
He drops the LMG and he's like, "Well, where's the prop guy?" Oh my god!
He's like, oh, it's so heavy.
Another part that I really liked was the part at the end where Robert Downey Jr.'s character, the whole movie was amazing. I love that.
He got nominated for an Oscar for that role.
Really?
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I can see why. It's so meta.
Mhm.
Just the fact that he got nominated for an
Yeah,
Oscar
yeah, exactly.
based on that.
People were salty because of the blackface.
I mean, I imagine, but I wasn't bothered by it. But it's not my place to be bothered by that.
Yeah.
So
That's the whole comedy. Like he had surgery for that shit.
yeah, how he's so method.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's part. But I mean,
Yeah,
that's part of the
that's
whole
amazing,
commentary
yeah.
too. Is that like the fucking method actor who's assuming the character of a black dude gets put rather than the actual black dude in his fucking role.
Yeah, I like the part at the end where like he's realizing that he doesn't know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it startled me because I thought he was that. He took off the wig, as I forgot. He takes off the wig. He starts talking like an Australian.
No, because it was funny because Ben Stiller's character was telling when the director blows up and then Robert Downey Jr. is trying to explain to him like, oh, that wasn't fake, like, or whatever, and then Ben Stiller he's like, oh, why are you still in character then? And he's like he blew his own mind.
He goes, I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you, man. He said I don't stop until I do the commentary.
Yeah,
the commentary.
Yeah, and then also when freaking he picks up the head, it starts like licking it and stuff. I was disgusted. I was like, bro, if only he knew. He's going, I could tell a prop head.
Everyone else knew. The other thing about Robert Downey Jr.'s character is that the fact that to me, as the movie went on, I saw him as like the most like confident person there.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this is the guy that knows like what's going on, and then by the end he starts breaking down.
Yeah.
So like it fooled me.
One thing I loved were his blue eyes.
Yeah,
Just so
extremely blue.
Bright blue eyes, they pierced you.
Yeah,
It was so good. Oh my god.
And
I didn't know the director just comes out of nowhere.
That wasn't the director.
That wasn't?
That was Ben Stiller's.
Yeah, that was the TiVo guy.
Yeah, the TiVo guy.
Matthew McConaughey. Yeah, and then at the
Yeah.
end, he gets the T-boy and saves everyone's life.
Yeah.
And he got his jet. Or his plane.
Oh, that's why he came in because of that.
Yeah.
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 At the end, he was leaving with his son that he didn't choose.
Yeah, stabbing him.
Oh, that was so funny. No. I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about
As a kid.
Matthew McConaughey's character comes in because he was complaining.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I got a kid. Well, he's like, well, at least you chose your kid. I'm stuck with this guy.
Yeah,
And the kid was with him on the plane. But that part was funny too. That when Ben Stiller, what's his name? What's his name? Tug.
Yeah,
Tug
Tug
Speedman.
Yeah.
Tug Speedman. He's like,
oh,
oh,
Tug or not?
they, they'll love me. They'll love me because like whatever. I'm fucking what was that? Simple Jack.
Yeah.
So he goes, and then he turns around, the kid's stabbing him.
Yeah.
Literally stabbing him in the back.
Yeah.
And he just
That's
fucking flings.
And he was alive. Like 2 scenes later, the kid was just.
Yeah.
That's what I wrote. I wrote down here like when Robert Downey Jr. was talking to Tug about Simple Jack, and he was like, "Oh, you're like, you never go full retard."
Yeah, I heard that reference before, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I
That
didn't.
was a meme for
I didn't know it was from this movie.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot from this movie.
I always like when I go back and watch movies and I figure out that a reference that I had no idea was attached to it originated there.
It's a lot of fun too, just because of how much of this movie you can tell is like fucking an actor's commentary on Hollywood.
On itself,
like,
yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
on his experiences and everything. Like obviously Ben Stiller never got stuck in like a fucking drug war, but like just like the amount of metaphors and everything for like how everything else is going on with him, like, you can kind of tell the connections there, which is fun. The movie's fucking hilarious. I remember loving the shit out of it when I was a kid. I haven't seen it in forever, so I'm glad he recommended it because I wanted to see it again.
Yeah. Another scene that I liked is when Jack Black was like, he's like, he takes some of the heroin and he's like, oh, but make sure you tie me up, and no matter what I say, don't untie me. And then he's like, oh, I'll suck your dick if you let me go. And then he's like,
and when he finds out Al Pacino's gay.
Yeah. But and then he's like, I forget what he says, but he's like,
I'll grip the balls.
Yeah, tug the shaft,
Work the shaft.
Work the shaft.
I'll solve the gravy.
Solid gravy. Yeah.
I was like, bro, he did not say anything.
He's like,
it was so good.
It's fucking like convulsing.
Another scene, like I was when he was fighting the little kid, the drug lord, and he freaking they're like getting ready, and he just tackles the kid. The kid looked like he died.
Fucking crushes the kid.
Just killed him.
That's still my favorite thing about the movie. Just seeing Tom Cruise in it.
Seriously,
It doesn't seem like a movie he would do
at all.
And
Like,
probably not now.
Yeah,
at
definitely
least.
not. I don't think so.
This
I'm
movie,
glad he did that.
This movie, I also feel like can you imagine if this movie came out today?
Oh my
Just-
god!
It wouldn't.
It wouldn't. It couldn't. It literally couldn't.
These people wouldn't have careers.
No.
Oh man. Oh.
They wouldn't even let it into.
No
Nobody
one
would
would
fund
do
it.
like that. Yeah, no one would do like that.
That's actually that's a sad thing. I feel like with this whole like political correctness movement, like comedy's like really suffering. People can't take a joke.
seriously.
People can't take a joke anymore.
Yeah, it's like if you're like, I feel like if you're gonna like consume comedy, you should be prepared to be offended.
There's like you know how at the beginning of the movie, like after the like spoof commercials, right?
Yeah.
It was like 10 soldiers, like you know that, and then 4 made it back, 3 wrote books, 2
Two of those got published.
One got a
movie deal. Yeah. Oh my
And
God,
it was
I
all
love it.
made up.
Yeah.
And at the very end, when they gave the reward, true based on a true story.
Yeah.
All about oh no son, that's a fake story. I
Yeah.
didn't know how it was.
Yeah.
that was great.
And then there was the pee scene where the one kid was peeing. Kevin.
Oh yeah.
Forget his name, but and then Robert Downey Jr.
Oh my God, that
came
scene was
over. He was like pretending to pee. He was trying to get the kid on his side,
Yeah.
and then he was gone. And then Ben Stiller came in with booty sweat.
He just stabs the fucking
And then Robert Downey Jr. looks at him like,
what the hell's happening?
God, that character's like so stupid, but then so like likable at the same time.
Yeah, it's like we.
Does he play a lot of stupid roles?
Yeah.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller?
Yeah.
This is actually the first Ben Stiller movie I've seen.
That he's stupid?
No.
He played Night at the Museum.
Because I always remember him doing
There's-
stupid shit. I don't know exactly.
there's-
where.
I saw that
There's,
one, but
Stupid
barely.
what is it? Zoolander.
Yeah,
that was a
Zoolander.
fucking classic.
Yeah,
I haven't seen those.
I haven't
bro.
seen the second one.
I haven't
Right,
seen the
they
second
look
one. The
funny.
first one's amazing.
Yeah, the first one's good.
I fucking love Zoolander. What's the fucking like? I'm sorry, baby. I don't do yoga. It's fucking stupid.
And the face he hits.
yeah,
It's so good.
It's a goofy ass face.
Well, we might have to do
Lips
Zoolander.
puckered.
Yeah, Zoolander's pretty good.
All right, so that's gonna be it for this week's movie talk. We'll see you whenever we do another one of these. And Jalen's gonna recommend his movie now.
No Country for Old Men.
Oh, that's exciting because I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, me neither.
I've never even heard of it.
That's
No, I haven't seen it, but I know.
Is that a Josh Brolin movie?
no, it's
He's in every movie in my head.
actually. Yeah, actually, he is.
I think he is.
He is. He's the
I
main
haven't
character.
seen it though.
I knew it. He's in every movie.
It's a Coen Brothers movie. It's one of my favorite movies of all fucking time. That movie's fucking amazing, and I don't want to hype it up, but it's commonly.
It's too late.
It better be fun.
Dude, they like teach film classes about it. Like
Yeah.
it's a fucking
Oh,
American
okay.
classic. You know, it was like in how old is that movie? It's not that old.
Right.
2007, actually.
The days.
I thought it was
approaching
older
quickly.
than that.
No.
12 years. Wow.
I haven't seen it though, and I've only heard good things.
Movie's
so.
fucking amazing. I want you
wanna
to
see it.
wait, and I want you to see it with me because I want to see your reaction.
All right.
Think-
All right, guys.
Yeah, I think he should have clipped in my professor. Showed it in
Sir, I'm
English
trying to
class.
outro the video.